Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Paul Martin at Martin Orthodontics. I just want to do a quick educational video for you. We have a lot of parents confused sometimes about some of the instructions that we give, especially when it comes to their child in early treatment or what we call phase 1 treatment. When we do phase 1 treatment, really the goal of that is to set them up for success in the next phase. It's not exactly to perfect things, but the biggest thing we normally would do is called expansion, and that is to make room for all their permanent teeth. And it has a lot of other added benefits as well, such as help with sleeping, help with breathing, help with all kinds of things. Sometimes we have parents that have a number of questions after we get the expanders in on their kids or start early phase treatment with their children. That's understandable, as this is something that you don't normally do on a day-to-day basis. I want to first talk about what expanders do. Expansion is to make room for permanent teeth. So it's attached to some of their baby teeth and it sits in the roof of their mouth or the floor of their mouth. It can seem like a lot for the kid, but I assure you it's little bits at a time. We're just doing 0.25 millimeters with each turn here. So let me first show you exactly how we'll position the kid, which is one of the most important parts of this whole thing. So the first things first, you're gonna wanna find a really well-lit area in your house or use a flashlight, and some people even like to use a headlamp like you would see if you're going camping. With the kid, you want to lay them all the way back. Replicate everything we do in the office the best you can. So if you're doing the upper appliance, you wanna lay your child all the way back and have their chin pointed to the sky so you can see inside the roof of their mouth. So as you can see, these are pretty small appliances, so you're going to want to get in a very well lit area or even use a flashlight or headlamp for better visualization. This appliance has holes on either side, one here and one on the back. If you zoom in, you can see that hole that I'm talking about right here. That's the hole that you want to be aiming for when you get your first turn. So the most important thing about this is that when you do get a turn in, you'll be going from front to back, and you'll always want to continue turning until you see that next hole. So let me show you what a full turn should look like. So this is the key. You'll get it in and you'll feel it get in there such that you can even take your hand away. Then you'll be turning it back until you see that very next hole. Then the key should slide right out the back just like that. Some of the most common mistakes we have parents make are when they're turning it, they will do a turn, and when they're coming out, they'll accidentally undo that turn as they pull this key out. You'll want to be sure that when you're turning it, you get a full turn backwards and then pull the key out the back of the end. So after you've done the upper appliance, I would say that the lower appliance should seem pretty easy to you. Most people find it to be a lot easier to visualize, at least. So what I like to do is just have the kids sit down. I'll stand behind them or over them, and that way you can look right into the floor of their mouth if they open as wide as they can and tilt their chin down to their chest. So now, as you can see, we have the lower arch here and the lower appliance, which does look a little bit different than the upper appliance, but it's kind of the same concept. You'll see your first hole in the front, and you always are going to go from front to back. So I will be now turning this front to back until, again, I can see that very next hole. You always want to be sure you can see the next hole so that you'll be able to get your other turn in when you can get to that point. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that this helps some people out there. And if you do have any other things you'd like to see or just any questions at all, you can comment below this video. And please do subscribe to our channel. Every little bit helps, and I hope it was fun for you as it was for me. We'll see you next time.